As we already know, the three states of matter are solids, liquids and gases. Substances can change from one state to another, and you must be able to identify the change of state which has occurred. Let's start with a solid. Heating a solid up will transfer energy to the substance, causing it to melt and form a liquid. If further energy is transferred, it will evaporate and then form a gas. Some diagrams will show a liquid to a gas as boiling. Although you can give boiling or evaporation as an answer if you are asked for this change of state, it is important to know the difference. During evaporation, only the particles at the surface turn into a gas, and it does not occur at a fixed temperature. Boiling occurs when all of the molecules throughout the liquid turn into a gas, and does occur at a fixed temperature, the boiling point. As energy is transferred from the gas back to the surroundings, the gas will condense to form a liquid, and then freeze to reform the solid. Sometimes a solid can change directly from a solid to a gas, or from a gas to a solid, without becoming a liquid in between. Changing directly from a solid to a gas is known as sublimation, and a gas to a solid is called desublimation, also known as deposition, but you will not be tested on these two in your exam. Common exam questions expect you to be able to name the changes of state occurring for a given substance. Part A of the question shows the physical changes the element Y can undergo, and you are asked to name each one. Although this is a straightforward question, pay attention to the numbering. Students often identify the correct changes of state but write them in the incorrect order. Here we can see that physical change 1 is going from a solid to a liquid, so should be melting for 1 mark. Physical change 2 is from a gas to a liquid, so is condensing. Physical change 3 is from a liquid to a gas, so is evaporation. However, as discussed, you could also say boiling. Change 4 is from a liquid to a solid, so is freezing. Part B gives you one difference between boiling and evaporation as the rate at which the processes occur, and asks you to state one other difference. Remember, we said that evaporation only happens to particles on the surface of the liquid, whereas boiling happens throughout the liquid. Either of these answers would score 1 mark. You could also say that boiling happens at a specific temperature, or that evaporation happens over a range of temperatures. In summary, a change of state occurs when a solid, liquid or gas turns into another one of these states. You must know the following changes of state, including melting, freezing, boiling and evaporation, and condensing. Remember, evaporation and boiling are different because evaporation involves only the surface particles of the liquid changing into a gas, whereas boiling is the process of the whole liquid changing into a gas.